Hi guys. All right. Let's play Date Everything. We still got a lot of people to find. Oh, oops. Let me see. I'll try my settings first. Or not. Hold on. The game's being
Scene
stupid and won't let
17.
me exit or tab out. Okay, there we go. Okay, is that better? If not, I'll look at the thing.
Sassy Chat Games.
Not better? Okay, hold up. Uh, why does it keep saying default? Okay, there. Now it should be correct. Hi, Luna. Good morning.
Date everything.
Yeah, good morning, sleepyhead. Okay. Okay, the hangers I haven't done yet.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and
It's
chatting
himbo night.
animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
Oh, good, fam. The world is bleak and not the world is a bleak and unforgiving hellscape. I'm not your homie.
Oh no! Throwing all my chakras out of alignment to hear you're in such a dark headspace, amigo. But don't you worry none, cause we're here to pump some dopamine into those veins, brah!
Why are they all different hangers? That would mean I own all these different hangers.
Get amped, fam! Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And,
No.
anything else you want to take off? Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad, the perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats.
It was all right. Pat had to go to the ER, but other than that, it was okay.
Hell yeah!
Tight.
Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie.
They've been dealing with the headache for like a week, so they had to go. Are they okay? Would be how you would say that, Luna. The Hanks? Wait, so if you're the Hanks, does that mean you're all named Hank? Well, who's who?
Yeah. We're the Hanks!
But yeah, they were just dealing with a headache for a full week, and nothing was helping. So they went to the ER and they were given a Benadryl shot, and like as soon as the Benadryl shot started to wear off, the headache started to come back. So, ugh. Okay, I got that. But how do I tell you apart?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
I'm Hank number 1.
Yeah.
I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Yeah, Pat has like an abortive that they take for that kind of stuff, but that's only like extreme circumstances. Well, that explains it.
Cool.
What are you guys getting up to in here? Seems pretty sporty.
That's right. We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house.
Yeah.
We base jump. We lava board. We cheese roll.
Cheese roll? Yeah, like, I was like, maybe you're not hydrated enough. And Pat was like, well, that's not it. And I was like, maybe you're not eating enough. And Pat was like, well, that's not it. They think just because they're working out more lately and eating, and thus eating more, that they're properly fueling their body. And they say they're gaining weight, but like, I still feel like they're not eating enough.
If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long.
Oh.
We laugh in the face of danger. Even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not. You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true.
No wonder I don't like adrenaline then.
IQ slaps, bro.
I don't like this.
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're Casa roomies, amigo.
And yet you don't pay any rent.
Ah, totally our oversight, homie. Things are a little tight right now. But once we start winning some wicked extreme challenges, our sponsor is gonna start paying out.
Oh my god, what if I realize all these people and then they just live with me?
Like a slot machine, Ruby.
Who's your sponsor?
Red Bull's our sponsor, bro.
I like how you're being genuine while I'm trying to love on everyone. Try not to spoil what that does. Red Bull. Got it.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
I can't deal with this. What happens when things get gnarly?
Gnarly just means awesome. Things are always awesome when you're hanging out with the Hanks. We high-key love it all, homie.
So what, you're like a hive mind or something?
Hive mind?
Yeah, I don't want you to spoil yourself, pal,
You know,
by
I
being
don't
here
know.
watching this.
Not a lot of time to question that sort of thing when you're too busy living the most extreme life possible. We're the Hanks.
Sounds intimidating.
It is. Speaking of which,
Oh, okay.
we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding.
Hank gliding.
It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know, the Hanks. What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Is that sexual?
It can be if you
Maybe
want.
just scream when you're about to realize someone. Okay.
What do you say?
I don't know. Oh, why not? Sure, sounds rad. I feel like 3 or 4 should swap numbers. I don't think so. I'm kind of afraid of heights and falling and, you know, death. Big commitment. I really don't know you guys or how to actually do any of this for that matter.
We'll teach you.
Sure.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. Epic. Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight. Follow our lead and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie. Thanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that underwear back there? Oh, that's a skirt. Wait. What is happening? I was gonna say, like, how do we do this in the house? Okay. Oh. I know there's one that I want to do. I'm trying to remember where it is. One that I want to do that I haven't yet. Okay, it's not in here. Not here. Where was it? Did you do back door? Oh, no, not yet. Wait, where is the back door? Oh, it's here. Okay. Turn around, bish.
Dorian stands there, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm looking at the backyard. It's an important job.
What's in the backyard that's so important?
What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to front Dorian.
Are you his evil twin?
I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you.
Shame.
Now be straight with me.
Shame.
Go away.
Okay, I'm trying to remember where the thing I want is. And yes, I realize I could ask questions, but where's the fun in that? Oh yeah, I forgot it's Jack and Jill. There it is!
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights
We'll see.
glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red
Yes.
stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron.
I live here, actually.
Really?
I'm having dreams
Are
and they're
you
not the
sure?
nightmares.
I
Great!
find that hard to believe since this is the first time I've seen you here. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
You seriously don't know who I am? Striking, huh?
Oh yes, distractingly so. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around. Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners?
Oh, weird dreams. Ooh.
My name is Vote.
Sorry.
He
What? That was
extends a hand towards you.
normal reaction, I
With
mean.
pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you.
Take his hand.
He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you slowly to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it?
There's more than one club in the house.
Why would there be when we have everything you could want right here?
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
That even happens here? Ha, not so much a fancy club after all, I guess.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest. The human? What's she doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope?
Pretty sure I didn't say that. As long as you're going to be there, I'm up for anything. Am I?
Unless you have other plans.
I guess not.
We'll have to work on that enthusiasm. Have fun with that. I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right? I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
Is he okay?
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show! Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
What is this show exactly?
Open Spotlight. Our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
I'm a VIP.
You are, by definition, the only person in this house, so I'd say you more than qualify.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Sure you don't want to check on Eddie?
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space.
Okay, if you say so.
Shall I set you up at one of our...
Oh my god, shut up! Stop asking me!
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash.
Nope.
I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all.
That seems great.
I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my pulses free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines. I be a close. Oh, that was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
No, okay.
I've seen bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Scared me.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Speak.
Show's over. Club's closed.
So we talked about is Vault. Vault. It's a meat club in here. Well, if the club is closed, why don't you and I hang out? You could at least keep me company until Volt gets back. I just want to check on you.
What? Why?
You seemed upset earlier.
I wasn't. Happy? You can go now.
Oh! Attitude?
You always this oblivious?
Oh! You're always this much of an asshole?
Cute.
Ah!
Now get out.
Ah!
I got work to do.
Wait, is this the thing? Wait, did I look at this? What this?
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?
This is my house!
I can't let you in here without the proper PPE.
Tony!
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, get him out of here!
Hang on a minute, PP what? I know what PPE
Your hard
is.
hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's the breaker box closet?
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door's got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
Deep, you say? Someone's hot and bothered, the lucky bastard. An auger? That's like a root vegetable, right?
Man, you're telling me 1%ers, right? Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
Host a lot of cocktail parties.
I'm a popular tool.
He's a tool, alright.
It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
I'm sorry, what? Please don't tell me whose.
Jean-Lou.
No!
Incontinence.
Oh,
HIPAA.
but you just... Okay. That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. Sass? Hell yes, I do. Special company makes me break out knives. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know it, buddy. Ow.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
All day, baby, all day.
You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
What the fuck is happening?
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. and you nod at each other, both entirely pleased that you each know what the other.
So you get it. I need more space. Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Makes sense.
I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge.
Pitch what? Like from ye olden times?
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
Back up, you know how to do that?
Oh yeah, I got everything I need on hand. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Yeah, gum is very useful in terms of building stuff. Please tell me there's a moat. Yeah, that definitely feels... that could definitely be a thing. Very death trappy. I don't know much about architecture, but I think this might be a bit beyond the capabilities of the toolbox. Death trappy.
All right, you like it, but you don't love it. I get that. How about this? Indoor slide.
No.
We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
What about going from downstairs to upstairs?
Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready?
Hit me.
Grippy socks.
Oh, hell yeah. Can I get a 90-degree incline on the slide? Sounds super fun and not at all inconvenient. Can I sleep on it? I think our stairs might be load bearing, so I'm gonna say no.
All right, you're the boss. The heck is a load bearing? Now, how do you feel about indoor pools? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
Is that safe? I feel like that's a recipe for electrocution.
Of course it is, but that's what the chewing gum is for. Just stick some of it in the outlet holes, and Viola, it's now all
Viola!
That concludes my remodeling.
He'll make you bear his load. Jesus Christ.
Now for the actual dating advice, you're just gonna have to sign up for my workshop.
Hope there will be Oh! I hope there will be a hands-on demonstration.
Oh, you better believe it. You're paying real close attention, so you better make sure you're taking notes. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing.
No. That would be getting all up in places.
I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
You will not make me a project, Tony. Alright, you old so-and-so.
I'll see you around.
Okay, I got one more. I guess I could do curtain and rod now. Or the blanket. I guess let's do the blanket.
Davey! Davey! Come on, Davey, what'd you get off to now? Davey? I hope he's alright.
Pay attention to me, the dateable human. What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, blanket. I've just been so focused on finding Davey.
The fuck's Davey?
This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
Who's Davey?
Davey's one of my rescues. A young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago.
Knit bull!
You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
Maybe. What's he look like?
He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone.
Okay, go shower, stinky.
He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
Poor thing.
Yeah, but he's a fighter. He really hung in there.
Okay, gotta fix something. Okay.
After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
Sounds like a happy ending.
Well, mostly. He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Speaking of handfuls... Oh, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Oh! Feisty.
Yeah, she's got a big personality. This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now.
Luna, look at the cat.
Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtain Rod. Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
I don't think she did. Look how cute she is. Yeah, keep playing innocent. We're definitely buying it.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
I belong to her now. This is why I don't have any pets.
You're in good company.
Well, I'm good with standing far away from this thing. Can I pet her? Is she friendly?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I'm willing to take the chance.
Alright, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you. Sorry. Better luck next time.
No!
You, should probably step back a little bit just to be safe.
Love me!
Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtain Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Yeah, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
Really, it's no trouble.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely.
You've got to lighten up on yourself.
And animals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake.
Hey, if you're really not interested in my help, it's cool. I can go. You're not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Hit me.
I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out. But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Anything you need. I've got a soft spot for strays.
Really? Me too, obviously.
Yeah, he seems really nice.
Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
You've got a big heart. I'm sure they're grateful to have you. You just might.
I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more.
I'll think about it. I got a lot going on right now. I love that.
Great. Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
Okay. I'm guessing I have to wait until tomorrow, seeing as I'm out of stuff, to give that to Phoenicia. I'm trying to think of the stuff I haven't activated yet. Ghost? Oh, yeah. The curtain and rod, the towel dude, and a lot of the kitchen stuff I haven't activated yet. Hey, Zoe. Oh, is she mad at me? Zoe, are you there? Hey, if you can hear me, let me know.
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad. It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better. There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning. Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time.
Okay.
Imagine going through life like that? I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you? That would be so crazy. You just walk around like leaking. Birds are so weird.
That is a total solid point.
From someone not solid at all. I have an idea.
About what?
I've been thinking about where I should go next. Should I find out what my next adventure is? Like, actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule? And you and your magic glasses.
I would love to have you here.
Oh my god, thank you! Look, here's my idea. We never closed the seance circle. I stood up, and he stood up, and then I fell, and I died, but the energy was still all open and swirly. So maybe it's still open. Maybe if we can complete it, I'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this. Stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s, for God's sake.
But what if she goes to the other side and not stay here? If we can get back into the open energy, you might be able to make it here fully. Or she might go to the other side permanently. You don't know. Oh, come on. The 80s were pretty baller.
This is amazing! Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff. Like a moderate amount of stuff.
Uh-oh.
Mostly what we need is unstable energy. It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work. Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff. Like me. We have to gather them together, and they all have to be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be
I mean,
on
a
the
lot
same
of them
page,
seem
singing
to
the
be
same
upstairs
song.
already.
And it should work. This is... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Like, die again. Like, metaphorically from excitement. Do you know enough of the others here to do that? Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough. I don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me.
If you need candles, maybe the Scandelabra can help. I think I know some other folks up here who'd be down to help us all out. I'll go looking. I might have to find some new peeps, but I'll figure it out.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I will be right here. I'll be waiting right in this exact spot, okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Do you know how I find the dog thing? It's just looking around. Wait, I haven't talked to Art yet. No, I haven't found it? Oh, okay. I'll talk to Art.
A marble Adonis regards you with a critical gaze, completely unembarrassed to be wearing so little in your presence. He gestures to the room around you, wrinkling his sculpted nose.
Oh, a preponderance of dust. Oh. I'm so glad you're here. As the owner, the curator of this house, I feel this must be brought to your attention. Just look at that. The dust has created almost a cake-like texture.
Ugh.
Makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess.
Oh, I see heinous. Truly unforgivable.
Oh, well, it's not as bad as all that. Perhaps it indicates a gentle lack of attentiveness, but that can be remedied.
It's not like it's a red wine stain or sun bleaching, or, and may we be preserved from such, a child with a new box of markers.
Dust is entry level. But even so, we must remain vigilant. Conservation has certainly entered a lowered state of late. But there is always hope. I am forever an optimist. And a pessimist, actually. Oh, and a nihilist.
He's everything. What aren't you? How can you be all of those things?
Excellent query. I am art. All and sundry, great and small, art. I am a towering intellectual achievement of profound psycho-spiritual depth. I am a wonderfully ridiculous and whimsical court jester to you.
What you thinking me for, girl? I didn't do nothing.
I am a passionate, sensual bacchanal. I am a reckless, devil-may-care risk-taker.
He sweeps his arms in a
Oh!
gesture,
Ah, he broke
making
it!
a pose that makes him look like the ancient statues he's modeled after.
I am sacred paint. I just love introducing myself. Wasn't that fun?
A little overwhelming, but very cool.
Oh, wonderful. I love being overwhelmed.
Venus.
There's something about losing control that is really very therapeutic. Not all the time, of course. Even a Jackson Salt Lick has some structure.
Salt Lick.
But speaking of overwhelm, I'm wondering if you might be interested in helping me with a project. I confess myself to be slightly overwhelmed by it.
Pinch me.
Oh,
oh my god, it said pitch me, not pinch me. I read this pinch me. I don't know why.
There are other things to speak of just now. I have fully invested myself in the project of turning this house into a gallery. It is by no means required, but for several reasons, I would love your input and assistance. Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before.
It's my house, so I kind of have to.
That is one way to look at it, I suppose. But who knows? This may turn out to be far more exciting than you seem to expect. Fulfilling, tantalizing, illuminating. I'm glad you'll be with me. I'll just go and prepare. Oh, the art of action.
Okay, so that's another one down. It'd be funny if you could do this, the cobwebs. Not literally. DLC. Looking around. I know I say I do the curtain rods, so I guess I'll do them now. Curtain and rod.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Ooh!
Hi, 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hi there. Hey there.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Gwendolyn would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Hello.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
Ooh.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Are you two okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up? I'm like his brother.
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Oh!
Who told you that lie? Sec, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
You both look good?
Lame.
I know it's me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
I don't need to be between no one. You're both fly. You don't have to be so mean.
One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For life.
We're just a little shady.
Aren't they the same thing?
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
Oh, so it's like your love language.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
Yeah, I don't think I really care that much. What do you mean rules?
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Sure. You can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
Oh!
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With socks.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
Really thought this out.
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Okay, girl. Enjoy your relaxing.
The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
All 5 locked in.
Okay, confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
And the grass is just plain hard to get.
Alright now, calm down.
They said the grass. The grass, Rod!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay, fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Alright, I haven't talked to the microwave or stove or toaster or washer actually too.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
Pal. Don't push your obscure religion on me, pal.
Oh, sorry. It's just one of our 53 commandments.
Uh-oh. Weird.
My favorite one, actually. Right after, thou shalt not defile any irradiated corpses for the lulz. But I can see how it could be off-putting.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem. Look at you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces and the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things. But I try to tune them out.
Oh.
Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Bring yourself a material objects is very healthy. Very nice to meet you, Luke. Nuke 'em, huh? Like Duke?
No. My title is Combat Crew Commander. But I did have a great-great-uncle who was a Viscount.
So you're like royalty?
Hell, I wish, Ranger. Truth is, I'm just a grunt. That's an acronym. Greatest Reserve Unit notwithstanding Trevor.
Who the fuck's Trevor?
But Trevor's been missing, presumed exploded a few weeks now, so I think I'm up for a promotion. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. When you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to...
Oh yeah, I haven't talked to the fridge yet either.
But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now.
Go feral?
Total biological and psychological collapse. It ain't pretty. Not like you.
Oh!
Sorry. What was I saying? I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated. When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Oh. Oh? Okay. Oh, they did, but I'm very resilient. Using my blood for fuel. Why? Has there been a gasoline shortage?
You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger. But wait, you came alone?
Delay test.
Where's the rest of your division?
I don't know, can I have some tendies?
Of course. You must be starving. Protein gels and carnitine chews keep the organs functioning, but only at baseline capacity, am I right?
I mean, not terrible. That's what I hear.
Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Exciting. Tell me more, you hulky microwave person. Can I have a 5-minute nap first? Do we have to? Hi, cleaner.
I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification?
Absolutely, but I'd love to hear you retell it. You have such a strong, sensual voice. Maybe I have a hard time keeping track of all this lore. What's that have to do with my tendies?
Everything. Well, let's try to focus less on the tendies and more on the mission, okay?
Salute.
Here's the situation. I have in my possession a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death to the Death Zone to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
Not Deathtropolis.
Oh yes. I'm afraid the blast zone would completely decimate Deathtropolis in an instant, killing millions. And worse, the fallout would even irradiate the scenic suburb of Deathville, home of the world's widest asparagus festival.
Ooh, that sounds fun. No!
Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target. The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
Wait, there's a war? So you're going to die?
Hopefully not. Not with your help, but also most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through
Grubs?
training. and our mission objectives.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Okay. Now, stove.
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you expectantly as he stirs a saucepot. Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan. Hey. Are you ready for prep?
Prep?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
Mr. Cluck! Mr. Cluckles.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nice.
Mr. Cluckles.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You, what are you doing in my kitchen?
This is my kitchen.
This is my kitchen.
Oh!
You must have me confused for someone who
You should
thinks
date the
this
chicken
kind of
timer. No! Mr. Cuckles? No!
thing. I'm busy.
Oh my god!
I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of it. Wait.
Hold on, let me fix something.
Do you smell that?
No.
Yet you possess a nose, do you not?
Ooh!
I make do with my hood. Yes. I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track. Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
Aw, it's a little chicken timer. It's my kitchen, dude. End story.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here.
Are you okay?
Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life. It's not just food, it's your soul. Maybe one day you'll understand it. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
Anyone ever tell you how rude you are?
Well, of course they do. And they didn't know a crate from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
Then I'll leave. Wait, I know a crate from a drape. Does that count?
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles, I'll get you done in 7.5 minutes. Start the time. And go!
Alright, now the fridge.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps the human would like to essay an attempt.
Below 60 degrees Fahrenheit, freezing. Trick question, gelatin is always a soup. Below 60 degrees Fahrenheit?
Wow! How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you.
Does he have pubic hair coming out of his...
Moments to process what you see.
Anyway.
Yep. That is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
You're madly in love with me? What are you talking about? That thing is?
With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest
Boo! Boo. Corny alert.
Canned, creamed, or fritters. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Okay.
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
Oh, don't make me want a burrito, bitch.
But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
We're going there already?
Hey, just telling the truth. So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
What about rubber duck?
Rebel? Oh, that thing scares me. Burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
It's a ripoff. I'm trying to cut back. We have plenty of food here, don't we?
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home.
Oh shit, you scared me. Jesus fucking Christ. I heard a noise and I was like, what the hell is that? And I turn and Pat's just kissing on Dopey. Scared the crap out of me. You're back, baby? Oh, okay.
But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few food fetch orders.
Wonder what I've got.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that tie me to the moon place. The slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts. Or the
I like
pizza
Big
from
Bunts.
High on Life. Which will it be?
Patsy for me. Pat, when did you want me to check Dopey next? Alright, midnight. Let me see. Patsy for me, please. Cake does sound really good right now. Give me the za. I'm actually not that hungry right now. Za.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza. I will say, I was judging when I saw the pineapple.
Besides the meat on that and the actual cheese, fuck me up with that right now. Pineapple on pizza is my reason for living.
Yes, me too.
It's actually not that bad. Oh, thank you, Luna. He loves me!
I feel a beast of a love connection with you. Just kidding, cool kid. It's not true love just yet, but still, I like your style. Man, that pizza, the way that cheese was stretching, I get shivers just thinking about it. So good.
I have no idea.
Is
But Hawaiian
way of
pizza
life.
was made in like Canada or something.
I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
Sure, what you got?
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again.
Not cold
Then the
pizza's
pizza
best.
will be perfection.
It's hard to though with vegan pizza sometimes because it already like doesn't melt properly.
Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
Okay, I'm out of stuff. Wait, so is that everyone? Let me see. Well, everyone that I can unlock now. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I have to actually properly unlock the chair. Oh, and the vent dude. Dislikes anxiety. Bitch, me too. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Oh, okay. This is... Oh, yeah. Okay, so the toaster... The... I forget what that dude is. Yeah, this is the toaster. Oh, I still need to properly meet... Oh, he's the sink. I need to properly meet Daisuke. Ironing board? Shower. Makeup. Towel. I don't fucking know. Clutter. I don't fucking know. Store books. I don't know. Glitch. Hime. Business app? Ugh. I don't know what that is either. Oh yeah, the treadmill. Don't know. Oh yeah, I don't have the DLC to do this one, I don't think. Wait, you need the DLC for this one, right? You haven't met books. Fuck you. Nightmare. And... where the fuck that is. No, he's credits? Oh, okay. Rejection? Oh, nightmare!
And though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience.
Okay, first of all, fuck you. I'm anxious.
Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people, expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you, or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth. And they give. One of your teeth slips out of the gum and down onto the podium in front of you. You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up. A canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now, but the teeth...
The better to gum you with, mommy.
Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium, and...
Who do you think you're scaring, pal? Alright, I get the picture.
Am I boring you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh? And what is it you don't want to talk about?
messing up a public presentation.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Are you gonna use my answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your
Hi,
fears?
Daytonus!
Let go of your insecurities?
I'm afraid of abandonment.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we? But for you, it's not losing the person.
Have you played any of this, Daytonus? I think there's a few guys you would like. Some bears you would like.
It's being left that's terrifying.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. We must be getting close to sunrise.
Yeah, there's a literal bear. I'll show you in the morning.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Now it's time to talk to all the bears for Daytonus.
So, you know how you don't like to burp in public? And nobody likes to fart in public.
This is advice.
But sometimes, those things happen. The trick is to get everyone who's around you when it happens to be on your side. And one of the best ways to create a good team
Long dialogue at night. Ooh.
So, you will burp. And when you do, own it. And with a big smile on your face, say, "Oh my goodness! Did anyone else hear that big barking spider?"
Big barking spider? That's silly.
Exactly. The best way to deal with embarrassment.
A bear barbecue? Oh!
Now, for the big enchilada. When you fart in public. Oof. You gotta own that too. Look up boldly, bravely, and say, "The dog did it." Whoa! Did you let one out just now? I'm kidding, buddy.
Okay, and hear me out, Daytonus.
Hey there.
I'm just saying.
You get a chance to talk with Kopi?
Yes, she actually gave me this cup of coffee for you. She said it was your favorite.
She sure does know her way around a cup of coffee. Thank you. I needed this today.
Something bothering you?
Me? No. It's nothing to trouble yourself over.
So, do you know a lot of the others around the house? Know any good stories?
I know most of the house, yeah. We've got our fair share of characters, but as a whole, I'd say we're a good bunch. Plenty of stories to tell.
What about you?
Me? Oh, sure. I've got stories, I suppose. They're not exactly exciting, though. You know what? You want exciting? You should talk to the captain.
Why? Don't be sorry, but why? I mean, I'm sorry.
I swear he's seen it all.
Screw the game. Fuck it.
Why don't you go ask Captain Jacques about his time on the high seas?
Oh! Captain Jacques, huh? Okay, so wait. Other bears. There's the couch. That's the only other one that I can think of. Well, besides the fridge. I mean, technically a bear, I guess? You haven't unlocked the game yet? You can't fuck it yet? I mean, technically, I did talk to Box Chan, Text Box Chan. The no one will love me. That no one will love me. Girl, shut the fuck up. I love you.
Time for a snack.
Do you mean like in a romantic way?
Looking for some cheese is the kind of talk for someone on a quest. This ain't a snack, huh?
Nope, for Von Trapp.
Wow. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Well, I got a block of cheddar with your name on it. Or, well, his name. Anyway, hope it does the trick.
I know what a bear is, Fuzzy. Bitch. Why are you saying big, hairy, and tall is a bear? I know. Bitch. Romantic. Well, I feel like that's not true, Luna.
Freddy hands you a small
There's someone for everyone, or someone's for everyone. You just gotta find that person or people. Missed my funny comment. You know, if this is date everything and there are other items on the table, is that a cuddle puddle or an orgy? There's actually poly relationships you can go into where like you can date 5 of your hangers at one time, and there's a hamper and dirty clothes and you can be their third and stuff. So I mean, yeah. I took that seriously, by the way. Small block of cheese.
No problem. See you later, cool kid.
Okay, and then there's Koa. Koa? I think it's Koa. Well, yeah. I mean, you can have love endings with everyone. So yeah, you're automatically poly.
Koa gives you a friendly wave, patting the couch.
I love how he has money in his waistband, like he was just doing a show or something.
Hey, buddy. Come over.
Thanks.
No worries. Just come get comfy.
You take a seat next to Koa, and even though he says nothing, you can tell that he seems happier just to have you here. He closes his eyes, a small smile on his face.
Luna, you don't have to apologize. Take care of yourself, sweetie, okay? What's going on with you today?
Neither of you says anything. Somehow,
Yeah, I know what it
the
is, but
silence
it just
stretches on,
looks
the more
like
comfortable things feel.
he did a show and got some bills for it.
Physically, you're on your couch, but mentally, you're at a Hawaiian beach, listening to the waves lap against the shore. Koa is practically radiating comfortable satisfaction. And the happier he is, the happier you find yourself in turn.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thanks for sharing the vibes today, buddy. Now, before you go, or I fall asleep, I got something for you.
My car keys. A new car? A new car?
Oh no, this is your old car. You haven't really been going anywhere, so I wasn't rushing to find you and give them back. But us being cool felt like you should have them back now.
Thanks.
No worries, buddy. Man, sitting here with you really just puts me at ease.
Look at his happy troll, I just noticed.
Get some shut-eye. If you want to stick around, feel free. Thanks for sharing the silence with me.
All right, pal, are you still there? Can I do the app thingy? Happy Trail? You mean Treasure Trail? I mean Oregon Trail if it's here. Bitch! both, okay? How do I do the one, wait, credits? Oh wait, that's how I get the thing. Okay, how do I get the, was it the business one? Open app with glasses and do. Okay.
A tall, statuesque
Ooh!
corporate type,
Ooh!
striking hair and cheekbones, is staring at
Okay,
you,
Grace
hands
Jones.
on her hips. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval. And the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Come to rub it in?
Rub what in?
This was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything. And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all? And you, trained genius that you are, train my replacement.
I lost my job too. I don't even know who you are. I would never do that. I lost my job too.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you, trainer? Because I don't. Well, whatever. Both in the same boat.
I worked there for like 0.2 seconds.
Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
But
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker, your name and a fun fact. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Daytonis. You haven't even met the Dommy Mommy. I'll show you the Dommy Mommy tomorrow, because me and Pal, we dying.
As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
Which languages are those?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to
Pal,
replace
your
it?
AI?
Nice try.
I wasn't.
Moving on.
Introduce yourself.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I climbed Mount Everest with nothing but my bare hands in a dream. I hold the world record for Candy Crush level 34A. I once ordered a pizza party for my first grade class by reading 100 books a day. That's a fact.
I probably would have.
That's a
with
fact
something
for
more
me,
recent.
bitch.
That is heartwarming and relatable. Shows initiative and ambition too. Well done. Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls
Me.
her phone out.
I'm on the
scanning through some
agenda.
unseen document. She frowns.
Not an actual fact, but I mean, I am a bookworm, so suits me.
So we're on to scope now.
Ooh, good idea. We should define the terms of our relationship instead of plan.
Very good. Maybe you're not as hopeless as I thought. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either.
I think I really got into reading when I was like 10 to 12. Hi, Raz.
Tables turning, etc., etc. So you and I
Maybe a
going to
little
meet
bit
every
younger,
day
like
until we
8.
Figure out where I'm landing next. Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
I didn't know I was doing it. I appreciate the opportunity to make this right.
Good.
Hello.
You get this straightened out, and I might develop some respect for you. I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
Ugh. I don't care about the Hanks.
The very same. Meeting adjourned.
Just chill, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep so I can show Daytonis, the Dommy Mommy that makes me happy. Whee!
Finally. I take it you're my 11 o'clock. I should have known it was too much to expect you to be on time. After all, it was apparently too much to expect you to properly file your taxes. You're not even dressed properly. Put this on. It suits you.
Yeah, it gonna suit me, all
I
right.
trust you brought your financial documents, receipts, and records to support all the information reported on your most recent tax return.
Everything my dog didn't eat. I should've... I mean, it depends. I should have had to, shouldn't have had to, but here we are. I hope so.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you run things at your business, but here at the IRS, we treat those who hold the power with deference. So if you want to walk away from this audit without the IRS putting a permanent lien on your checking account, I'd suggest you do the respectful thing and refer to me by my proper title, IRS agent. Do you understand, taxpayer?
Yes.
Much better. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it, taxpayer? You keep complying and showing me the proper respect I deserve, and I can make this process much less painful for you. But step out of line, and I have the power to make the rest of your existence a never-ending fiduciary nightmare. Have I made myself abundantly clear?
Yes, IRS agent. Crystal clear.
Good.
Uh-oh.
All right then. Down to business. Now, obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most recent tax return. Quite honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it.
You're right, I did a terrible job. Apologies. That's because my dog filed it. I was just doing my best.
Excuses and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully squirm. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary mess and reconcile your discrepancies. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer?
Linguini. Yeah, by the way, she made me pick a safe word, and my safe word's linguini. I'm ready.
Firstly, on your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction. However, you also filed itemized deductions that totaled a greater value. Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income.
Yes, I did.
As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction while also claiming itemized deductions totaling a greater value, in addition to claiming deductions unusually large for your annual income, is a huge red flag for us here at the agency. I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with your most recent filing.
Of course.
Moving on. There were numerous flagrant issues related to grossly incorrect amortization periods. It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong amortization period for a variety of your business expenses, which resulted in extremely inaccurate deductions. See the highlighted line items here on Form 4560.
I don't know. Am I going to jail? Yeah, that was totally my bad. I love that I can be bratty. It's so funny. Apologies.
I appreciate your remorse. Just don't let it happen again. And finally, it's come to our attention that you omitted several foreign accounts. As I'm sure you're aware, taxpayers with foreign financial accounts exceeding certain thresholds are required to disclose them on a Report of Foreign Bank and Financial Accounts FBAR form. Yet you failed to file an FBAR form at all. Trying to manipulate the situation with humor, huh? Where do you think you are?
The DMV. Look, I'm going to level with you, taxpayer. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely
Ooh! Man, that blows tracks. Understood.
Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee a field audit in order to conduct an on-site examination.
I should have picked a sexier roleplay option. This one's so stupid.
Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency. Is that all understood?
Yes.
And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
Abysmal. This is why writers' rooms are so important. It was okay.
My little wretch is unsatisfied. It concerns me to hear that. But perhaps a roleplay with that specific theme isn't for everyone. Maybe my plaything would find another scenario more suitable.
Look, I might enjoy being bratty, but I am, if not anything, I like making people happy. I just like being a little shit some of the time.
We will see next time.
I mean, what? You risked a quote there. Alright, who should we see next? Oh yeah, I want to actually properly talk to the chair.
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week.
Oh yeah, Raz, you might like her. She's pretty cute. You talk to the hand. I don't know. Why don't you face it towards yourself and figure it out?
Trying my best to rest anyways.
I'll have to catch you next time then.
You're welcome to swing by the show.
Okay, what? How come I can never talk to her? Already have. Okay, I need to talk to the shower. Though...
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower.
Yeah, him at the thing was disturbing.
This isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before.
Weekday? Oh, okay.
There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your shower as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe. A stark contrast to the smoldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
Wet hot love.
Ew.
Wet hot love.
Stop saying wet hot love. That sounds nasty.
Keepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet.
Is that a threat? I don't think I know you well enough for that just yet.
Modest, huh? Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Modesty is what separates us from the animals. Well, with maybe the exception of the mighty possum. Possums being the most modest creature in the animal kingdom.
What about squirrels?
Reckon I can't really weigh in on the modesty of squirrels. Being a shower, I don't engage with them.
But you engage with possums? On the regular?
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided
Okay,
to tap
sleep
on
well,
in.
Daytonis. Thank you for stopping by.
It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. And I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Well, maybe you're more of a
Maybe cinnamon?
sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle. Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course. But you can't fool Johnny Splash. Not 3 times, anyway. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash. Oh, and I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
I'll leave a positive review.
I'm just trying to do my whole great-granddaddy proud. It was a septic tank, you know.
Yeah.
Double compartment. Polyethylene. Through and through. No fooling.
I know you'd never joke about something like that.
Ain't that the truth? It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. You'd be told. Get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't start monologuing.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time?
Depends.
To experience something new and exciting. To meet someone famous or important.
Doubtful.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Useful and consistent. But it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here?
Flirting with attractive strangers, binging TV series using the toilet.
Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my day sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
15 minutes. 12 minutes.
Oh, that's positively accurate.
Close enough.
It takes the average person 12 minutes.
Usually in and out about 30 seconds max. I'm more of a bath person myself. Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power. And God. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
I'm almost certain it's 24 hours. Why can't I be smart? Mine all fill in list.
Oh, I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But the answer is...
Oh, oops. Okay. Fuck off.
1,440 minutes. Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
1% of my day is grooming my armpit hair.
Listen, pal. When it's your turn to complain, I look forward to hearing all about your personal issues.
Oh!
But right now, I'm the one monologuing, baby. Here's my beef. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
No?
No. Just here. Perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Terrible.
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
Dreams? What dreams?
Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud?
Yeah, you definitely did.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. I just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to Leaky Faucet Strip. And that's all there is to it.
Tell me your dreams.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face.
I didn't mean to twist your temperature knob. Please keep that away from me, thank you.
Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you. So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams. On condition.
What's the condition?
Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
Let me check my schedule.
Oh, well, see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water
I know, I'm
pressure
scared.
issues. Uh-huh.
No, scary. Okay, I gotta give this cheese to what's his face.
Vaughn sniffs once, twice, 3 times. Each sniff bigger than the last. His nostrils flare cartoonishly.
What is this my nostrils detect? You brought it!
Damn it, I need more sass. Yeah, here you go.
Vaughn takes the cheese from you, bringing it in close and inhaling its scent in a manner so obscene, you're forced to look away.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! This is the good stuff, I can tell. Aha! Oh, I'm gonna be covered in rats in no time!
Jesus, are you okay? You seem even louder than normal.
I'm louder because I'm happy and gleeful! Stupid human couldn't even see clear if it bit him in the tail!
Is the lack of light down here bothering you? You seem a little stressed, Vaughn. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't, like, time out if I'm sitting here. Stressed. I think maybe you've been in this crawl space for too long. Being rats out of the house.
What do you want?
I mean, it doesn't have to be now. Well, too late, bitch.
You want me to go out there? In the house? Not happening.
What if I did introduce you to everyone?
Those goofy punks with their meticulously crafted costumes? Nah, I ain't like them.
But you're beautiful.
I'll get out of here. I got rats to snap. And, thanks for the offer. And the cheese. Yeah, the cheese. That's the most important thing. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I need to talk to the clutterer.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me. Hey, next time you open a guy, knock her something first, huh?
Next time you open a guy? Next time you open a guy. Okay. Cam is definitely a grunge dude. Too.
Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Oh, wow, don't jerk him, guys. Don't suddenly jerk him. Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
Gewgaws? Is that rusty nails? A moth flew out when I opened you.
Oh, that's just Silky. He's an assistant. Or at least he's supposed to be. That's his job on paper anyways, but he spends most of his time chewing holes in our sock department. That's fine though. If I'm being honest, I prefer doing most of the organization myself. So, what do you think?
Sorry, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things. Each one forgotten by the world. Each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another. A modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Ooh, very romantic. Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
That's a shop. That's definitely a shopping receipt.
Hey, quit ruining the majesty of my collection with your needling.
You okay?
Yeah.
Seems kind of cramped in here. Are you really okay living like this? Seems cramped in here.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's not so bad. You just need to know the right way to tilt your bones to work around it.
Like Zeus's closet.
Forever.
As long as it makes you happy. This seems unhealthy.
What are you insinuating?
It's pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection? Well, you know, it's crowded and dark and it smells.
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
Do you get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right?
Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Him and the office supply girl look like they would go together so well. Like who?
Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, when will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is?
Listen, you.
Oh!
Oh, what's the use? It's true. Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just recycle it a little, turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
If these objects are special and you haven't been able to use them for repairs... ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah, an art piece that we display in the dumpster. No.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say, a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say, another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
But this junk isn't talking, even with the datavaders on. Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together. You know, this wouldn't be a problem if you just toss them.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together.
Scrungle?
Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
Old parasol, the broken spring toy.
You mean Arnie? Oh, no. Arnie's a total flake. I mean, we keep him around because he's a part of the collection and he says he'll get back to work someday, but I think we all know that's not gonna happen. We can't pair Rudolph with Arnie. He's a leech. Arnie would take advantage of Rudolph's kind nature forever. No, I'm sorry, but that's no good at all.
Oh my God.
Which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
The one option? Okay.
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Stick it full of nails, wrap it in holiday lights, put old batteries up and down the sides, wrap it in holiday lights.
Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
Another string of lights. It doesn't need a center. Let's hang it upside down from the ceiling. How about these little plastic figures?
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel! We only have one or two old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses.
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great. That looks really great.
Not ugly. I mean, not terribly ugly or anything.
These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose.
Yeah.
Look at that. What a beaut.
You're a beaut. We're a great team, my friend.
You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry.
Friends! I need sass! I need sass. I need it! Do we eat? Wait, can I date this? Guess I'll check back here. You need Raz? Yeah. You need ass? Yep, got that. That's that. Yep. It do be a small one. Alright, wait. Don't you talk to, like, clean laundry? But I don't see any clean laundry. Oh, wait, do I have to open the drawers? Okay, no. Maybe I need to talk to the washing machine to have clean laundry? Hey, no, other ass. What? Oh yeah, and I haven't talked to the treadmill yet. That dresser is special? How do you mean? Knob. Should I talk to it?
Hello there, Stewie.
Ah!
I'm the dresser. Need a helping hand?
Okay, whatever. No. Nope. 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 No, because knob means dick. Knob means penis. Oh yeah.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators.
I don't like
Clearly,
that.
The sync-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic. But your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Oh my god.
Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be. No! Stop that pop-up screen! Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
This is getting weird fast.
Now you're catching on.
2.
Just how weird this is gonna get.
I don't know if I want to.
Well, I I don't know if I wanted my dog to be turned into a bar of soap. But that happened, and here we are.
Your dog got turned into a bar of soap?
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Tray, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that.
Okay, so that just happened.
And that's just the beginning. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temples Shirley...
Temples Shirley?
Let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Is your dog gonna pee on my bathroom tile? More flustered than being transformed into a sink?
No! Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Okay, that was something.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
You need a writing partner? I can help you shake out those crumbs.
Shake them out? Shake them out? Don't you try to take my migas from me. Watch what happens. Oh wait, I'm so sorry that was you trying to flirt with me. See, I see it now. No, that was really... It was creative. Not like effective, but still cute.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas. ¿Qué tal? Musical group around here by a lot.
Is there much competition for best musical group in the house? What kind of music do you play? Bye, Raz. Thank you for stopping by.
Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7...
Oh, okay. Good night, Fuzzy.
Okay. I took a lot of hit from the migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing. For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little
I was
chanting,
joking. Oh,
my
fuck
eyes
you!
just drift around the paint on the ceiling and vamos. I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like meat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy, sexy little tostadora with the gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Okay, wait. Who's the fucking Italian dude? I can't remember. What? I know he's in the kitchen, but I forget which one he is. Just whack me in the head. Cabinet? Okay. I thought that just gave me Daisuke. Though I technically need to meet him anyway, so...
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad. The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing?
Beautiful? Are you talking about me?
Ah, Amore, of course I'm talking about you. The contour of you, the shape. I would love nothing more than to paint you. Or sculpt you. Anything to continue looking at you.
Oh my god, okay.
But first, I must introduce
I'm
myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio. Amore. Piacere di conoscerti.
I'm a little strong.
Aye, Degno di nota. What a beautiful effort you're making to speak the language of a new friend. Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo. Do you, and so much is
I
contained
do.
within your answer, have a favorite flower?
I do.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do. A vibrant heart must have a love of nature. Picture it. I will try to guess what it is. I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I have crannies? Okay, let's look less at the crannies, huh?
Of course. I am sorry. Sometimes I am, how do you say, overzealous. There is time for crannies later. And nooks. Red. No, not red. Huh. Amore, how specific you are.
I highly doubt that my
red.
favorite flower is
also I see
gonna be on
orange.
whatever list they put on here, if they do.
I see blue, the color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light. Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy, and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, Amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts.
The flower I like is not spicy, but
What
okay.
a gift you give me, Amore, with this aroma. You are thinking your most favorite flower is Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of
No,
paradise.
wrong. That was beautiful, but also wrong.
I have not guessed correctly. Amore, what can I say?
If it was, I
am
would
so
shit
sensitive
myself.
and so open, I must have picked up something in the air around you, and it has led me astray. This can mean only that I have not brought my full attention to you, and I have not truly focused on you. For that, I offer my humblest apologies. You are deserving of all of me, Amore, and I shall not fail again.
Apology accepted, thank you.
I feel I should tell you also. It may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard before, though not from lovers, that I can sometimes appear closed. But let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open to you, Amore. Will you grant me another gift? Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
I'm still recovering from the flower thing. Maybe another time, though. Ooh, those are some big questions.
I love the big questions. I love the small questions. It is the finding out about each other, sharing your hearts that brings the spice and sweetness to life. Might I suggest that we savor these questions over dinner? Then we have a date.
Okay.
Bellissimo. La buona fortuna smiles on me today. I'll be counting the minutes. I will await your pleasure, amore. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
Okay, do I have any more? I have one more. I think I'll do Daisuke.
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however,
We
there
haven't
is a
technically
list
met
on
yet,
hand.
though. What up, nerd? Hard at work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Let me help you. It's my fault you got hurt to begin with.
You wish to right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish. But return to me again and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
There's a dishwasher behind. Yeah! Isn't that what the dishwasher is for?
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
That was kind of hot.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
flustered.
Your hands are shaking. Take care lest you drop one.
Daisuke places a hand on yours.
I'm flustered because I don't
Managed
like
to
people
steady you,
watching me, but
but it
okay.
has the opposite effect. There's strength and grace in equal measure in his touch, and it makes you wonder how he might touch you under different circumstances.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Listening?
Sorry, yeah, I'll be careful.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
My god, you're bossy. You got it.
Very good. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory. Farewell.
Why is it still a question mark? Maybe it's glitched. Oh yeah, I got to talk to the washer. Still.
A handsome acrobat.
Oh, and the
with
treadmill.
a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Those pants are too tight. Greetings.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
In a mood, huh? Like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Oh! It's a bad mood then.
Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that.
You aren't serious. You jest.
No, I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
Sure.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Sass. God damn it! Truthfully, no idea what you're talking about. This should be good.
Good, bad, what's the difference?
Is this about Drysdale?
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale? How did you know?
Just added 2 and 2.
Prepare to get 5. I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. countless stories. I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
I've never thought this much about my washing machine. I'm remembering all the times I've left my clothes in the washer too long. I'm sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
That sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple, I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
So what happened?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Snacking.
Ah, thus are explained the cracker crumbs in the pockets of t-shirts. It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
I think I understand.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
A deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments.
Oh my
and then
God.
he sighs.
Yes,
Was that
my
it?
God, haven't I done enough?
Oh! I'm gonna need a little bit more detail here.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Oh man, what happened?
We were a duo.
Okay, sleep well,
An
guys.
acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth.
Cool.
We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me, as wine in a glass overflowed. Past tense, but the physical connection between him and me.
Ooh!
It is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Goddamn. So what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion. A rumor of rain in another man's country.
Seems like you weren't a good match.
We both made mistakes. Neglect, betrayal. I cannot even claim to have left behind the anger that was born in me.
Anger with Drysdale?
Oh, yes. I told it not. My wrath did grow, and I watered it with fears, night and morning with my tears. Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler. A long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day.
He's literally on top of you.
You have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature. I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Don't worry, these things have a way of working out. It just doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other right now.
Perhaps you're right. Beware, beware his flashing eyes, his floating hair. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Sponge? Wait. Are sponges something? Are they separate? Oh wait, a bobby pin. But are sponges separate? Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm more curious than anything.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Turkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Stay late at your job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
But I thought Shirley Temples were... Then what happened?
I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
Diplodocus berries?
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
Isn't Jimson weed poisonous? Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint. The headache medicine.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
Oh yes, very. But good for headaches.
Oh, is that when it happened?
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or... I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see?
And?
And what?
Oh my god, what do you mean, and what? You were just telling me your story.
Ah, yes. So you want me to continue. This was your meaning.
I'm about to fucking kill this man. What on earth is the matter with you?
Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you.
I may just go insane here.
Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks. And with 2 of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing.
Oh, it might? Might it?
Please try to stay on track. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
Yeah, naturally. Things sure are brave or stupid. What anyone might do. Are you bonkers?
Would I know?
Good point.
I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller.
A fortune teller?
Yes. Her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Strange how?
They were business cards.
Which one did you pick?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
Wait, I thought you just said that they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan. The owner's name is Ace.
I should have known.
He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Probably shouldn't have had that one in there.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps.
Is this like his snot? What is that?
So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me.
Ugh. How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me.
Cursed you how?
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort.
What? How do you not distinguish a bagel from a magic wand?
And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Oh my god. Am I to understand that you may have confused a wand for a bagel?
That is correct.
And then you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this portal.
So curved, they're circular?
All I want to do is return to my old life. To stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more. Without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
I'll do whatever I can.
Oh, joy!
Or everything I can,
If
whatever.
you want to help to get to the bottom of all this,
Could have been a half-eaten bagel.
I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
I'll do my best to help you.
Oh, yay! Let me know when you have news.
Okay, then. Let me check. Okay, still not with the chair. Still not the vent. Still not dice game. What? I don't know what's happening with that. The ironing board. Makeup. Towel. Unsure. Complete with Bobby for ironing board. Book. Thingy. Glitch. Hime. Treadmill. First aid kit. Whatever that one is. The credit dude. Whatever that is. Under bottom floor bathroom. Arrgh.
You see a medic with bright eyes,
Aw, she's
a kind
cute.
smile, and a sort of maternal air about her. She doesn't even wait for your introduction, greeting you cheerfully.
Oh, my. Hello there. A fresh face. Here to see the doctor, are ya?
I'm here to see hotties. Complete Sophia for that one. Okay.
Well, look no further. I might look like any old Jane, but I'll have you know that you are looking at a truly top-notch medical professional, and the only one around for miles. Whether you've got a tummy ache or a life-threatening ulcer, I'm your gal.
She pauses, looking you up and down, hopefully.
Do you have a life-threatening ulcer?
Not that I'm aware of.
You've never seen anyone more disappointed to hear of your good health.
Oh, heck. I do get my hopes up, you know. One of these days, someone is gonna bust through that door bleeding from orifices, natural and contrived, and boy, oh boy, what a red letter afternoon that'll be.
Oh my god. Really hope it's not me.
As do I. I understand they're quite painful.
Let me fix.
Then again, if you ever find that it is you, if by some misadventure or chance you find yourself in possession of said acidic incubus, I hope you know you can come to me. I would know exactly what to do. I would have a very good approximation of exactly what to do. Yes. Basically. Anyway, what can I do for you today? If not an ulcer.
Just looking around for stuff today. I guess I could use a band-aid.
Oh, just dating. Well, that's disappointing.
Didn't realize I was trying to impress you.
Oh, no, not at all. Not impress me. I just was so hoping you'd at least need gauze or sutures or skin staples. Have you seen those? Talk about a cool toy. Anything that you might need, hydrocortisone, non-latex gloves, even a simple pen, that, darling lacerated one, will be duck soup.
No duck soup for me, thanks. Nuh-uh. Lacerated? You're making me sound like a battlefield casualty here.
Sounds. Something is drawing my eye. My metasenses are tingling. Better let me take a look at that wound of yours. You sneaky little sufferer. Thought you could slide one by me under cover of a metacarpals, eh?
Nope, not suffering. I don't think metacarpals are all good. I don't think...
Just to double check, you don't need an injection or two. Take it from me, dear. You're better off safe than sorry. After all, if there's any sign of rash, you won't know it's there unless we do a thorough examination. And even then, well, I'm afraid there's always a chance for scarlet fever.
Whoa, what century do you think this is? Oh crap, really? Check me now!
Whatever century this is, it is a century where proper medical care is an essential right of all beings. And I am here to provide said right. Now, produce your fingers, please.
For heaven's sake, fine here. And what if I don't? Actually, this medical stuff kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Faria looks you up and down, tapping her chin as she considers you from every angle.
Exactly what I thought.
Oh god, you're freaking me out.
No need to be anxious. We caught it just in time. You do indeed possess a splinter.
No!
But it's not just any old splinter, dear. What you have is a deep, deep splinter. Plenty of tender flesh open to infection, just waiting for those little microbial monsters to set in. Do you know what that means?
I mean, you kind of just told me infection is what it means.
Ah, yes, I did. I did give you the answer on that one, didn't I? Whoopsie daisy. But can you think of a circumstance under which an infection would be a good thing?
I mean, you're not dead yet, at least. Nope, infection's bad. I remember that from health class.
And how? And that's just the beginning. Because once the infection's done a number on you, and your poor, beleaguered immune system staggers back onto the field of battle for another round with the enemy, you watch helplessly as your body swells, burns, and turns all different shades of red,
oh
pink,
my
and
god.
yellow, and the true engine of the enemy rolls up to the line. Gangrene.
From a splinter? Oh, please.
And before you know it, we'll have to amputate entirely.
I do not give you permission to amputate anything.
I'll note that in your chart, of course, but I have to be honest. Once it's bad enough, my poor new friend, I'm afraid the whole appendage will have to come off. preventing spread and all. I'm sad to say we lose many a good limb to splinters every year.
Is that true, like, statistically?
Statistics is not really my field, I have to say. But I know how many amputations I've had to perform because someone got careless moving the milk crate. Ah, yes, I do know about the body. The bottom line is, you have got to stay vigilant. The world's a scary place, and your body is a fragile, fragile thing. One wrong move, and you can throw it into total and utter chaos. A veritable breeding ground for every Bomb, Dick, and Harry slate of diseases ready to eat you whole. You never know what the seemingly tiniest, laughable symptom can mean. For example, got a case of bad breath? Maybe you just ate a sandwich with too many onions. Or your breath stinks like a dead fish on a hot Sunday because you've managed to develop halitosis as a result of the toxic substances in your body not being filtered out properly because your liver is failing.
Oh my god. Or it's just the sandwich.
Maybe. A totally legitimate possibility. You can never be too careful.
Oh my god.
And when something does go wrong, well, it's my job to make sure you're all fixed up. And I'll have you know, I take my job very, very seriously.
Like non-generic or generic or whatever as like alternative. No, I got that. Really? I'd never have known.
A doctor's duty is to keep their patients alive and kicking. That's a big responsibility. So you can bet your behind I make sure to cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Sometimes even twice.
2 dots, 2 crosses. When will the madness end?
When there is no more sickness.
That's a totally unrealistic goal.
Horse feathers.
Oh boy.
Girl, female, not boy. Oh, you were expressing consternation, frustration. Got it. Anywho, it doesn't look like you've got any type of rash after all. Just that splinter looking awful uncomfortable there. Let's get that taken care of. And then presto, you're all patched up. There you go. Good as new. And if you do develop any plague-like symptoms, well, that's what I'm here for.
Plague-like? I'm sorry, what? Do you secretly want me to have plague? Just checking. I'll come back at the first sign of a sniffle, I promise.
No. Maybe. A little bit. Dear syringes, what am I saying? No, I do not secretly want you to have plague. Medical professional Faria is always just a sniff, sneeze, and groan of discomfort away.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
Why should I do what you say? What's wrong? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly, carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
Ooh, that was a close one. You didn't have to do all that for me.
Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey! Did you see that dude?
I'm not a dude.
Tyrell shifts uncomfortably, seeming to address someone you can't see.
Ah, come on, man. I know I'm bombing.
He gives you a sheepish little smile.
Don't mind me. Just talking to my...
What is that?
Well, it's whatever I fold it up to be. But today, it's a swan.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
I can get a bit bored is all. Yeah.
You and Tyrell look at each other, neither of you speaking. The silence is long and awkward.
Come here often?
Yeah, it is the bathroom.
Right. I'm coming off a bit dry, aren't I?
You just seem nervous.
I seem that way because I am. Can I just start again?
He extends his hand to you, and when you take it, he gives it a firm, confident shake.
I'm Tyrell. If you got a spill, call me and chill.
That sucks, honestly. Did you think of that all on your own?
It's just something I'm workshopping. Ugh, I'm trying too hard. I tend to do that. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
Being clean is one of my life goals.
Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. Not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do.
Surely you have bigger aspirations.
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
Best customer server rep who ever lived, to travel the world and eat all the good stuff, but have it all be free.
Sounds impossibly ambitious. There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay, one left. I think the only person that I can talk to currently is the treadmill? Potentially?
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you. He stares down at you, cutting a truly intimidating figure.
Can I help you?
He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
Okay. Wow, you're big. Hey there, that was some scream. You okay?
What is okay?
He's got handles.
And what do trees have to do with hay?
Oh no, it means are you alright? Okay means alright.
Ah, I see. You must be foreign. You speak strangely, but I'm willing not to kill you yet. We seem to be communicating.
Well, this is my house, so technically you're the foreign one.
An excellent point. I suppose I must conquer you now.
I'm sorry, what? Conquer me? Never!
You are indeed game for a good fight. I love it. Choose your weapon. I feel it. The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet, and glory shall be mine.
I don't need to see your armpit hair, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up then. Because it is time to check the dopey and all that good stuff. Alright, let me see. Alright. I host watch parties every Tuesday, Thursday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you'd be interested in joining me in the gang for any of that, there's a link in chat. Oh, wait. Also, I stream every... when fuck anime, I guess. Yeah, fuck that. Also, I stream every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you'd be interested in joining me in the gang for any of that, there's a link in chat where you can find all the information for the watch party streams, all that good stuff. Alright, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Wait, not tomorrow. I lied. I'll see y'all Wednesday. I accidentally lied. No. Alright, I love you guys. Good night. Goodbye. Alright,